What is up, guys? It's your boy Cacus of the Nine, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of September 22nd to the 25th, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur's location is going to be in the Tower Hangar. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. First off, guys, as I said last week, they're depreciating legendary shards starting next season, so make sure you're buying an exotic engram every single week. Like, you definitely want to make sure you're spending your shards on this before they change the price to something that's not legendary shards. After that, though, Cerberus +1, very interesting weapon, can do a lot of damage for a primary for sure. Stompy is an absolutely infamous PvP exotic mainly. Intellect, recovery, mobility, you generally don't want this much intellect, but 65 overall, kind of spiky, really not bad. After that, we have the Armamentarium, one of my favorite PvE exotics, simple but amazing. Overall, a little bit too much mobility, 62 is on the low end, so kind of just average at best. Then we have a juiced Phoenix Protocol, like 28 resilience. Like, this is a PvE exotic, right? Phoenix Protocol is mainly used in PvE, so you want 100 resilience on your PvE Warlock for damage resistance. 28 is amazing, and then 18 intellect for a little bit more super. Like, this is really, really fantastic. I'm going to make sure to pick this up on my Warlock. I think it'll be better than anything I have, so what a fantastic Phoenix Protocol. Now, moving on from there, guys, for the weaponry, the Wyon 7 with Firmly Planted Rampage. Like, honestly, Firmly Planted can really give you a lot of recoil reduction and accuracy and stuff, and geez, paired with Rampage and the damage boosts, you can start 2 bursting people and high caliber rounds. This is a pretty saucy little PvP pulse rifle roll, and a range map. This is a pretty saucy PvP pulse rifle. Like, a lot of people should probably be picking this up. Autoloading Harmony, no thank you. Then we've got Triple Tap Elma Capacitor, no thank you. Blood from Gold backup plan, no thank you. Tunnel Vision Frenzy, well, certainly Frenzy actually isn't that bad, and we also have the Assault Mag to improve the rate of fire for PvE, but Tunnel Vision is more of a PvP thing, so don't really vibe together. Oh man, this is an interesting role actually, because like, this is one of the few weapons in the entire game that can get Headstone in the left column. Usually you're going to find it in the right column, so Headstone actually is a pretty good perk. You know, you get a precision kill, you get that stasis crystal, very synergistic if you're using an actual stasis build, all that stuff. Then you also get the damage increase from high impact reserves. The problem is that I think you can get like 4th times instead of Headstone. You can get some pretty good perks here instead. So I think, although this is actually a pretty good role, and if you're a brand new player in need of a high damage heavy, you should consider picking this up. The fact that it's a linear fusion, it's a very unique and interesting and pretty good role, but you can do better in this department. That's what I'm saying. Now we have a Temptations hook here, interestingly, with Tireless Blade plus Vorpal Weapon. This is a caster frame sword that you're going to launch the projectile. This is actually a pretty good roll. This is, I think, the arguable god roll for the Temptations hook, especially because you use the caster frame heavy. It goes, it kills someone, you get your ammo back. Not bad, but not meta in the slightest. Now, checking the one weapon on the back, we have the Hawkmoon with Moving Target. Definitely not the best. Polygonal rifling is also not really the most amazing. Pretty mid roll that is available right here. Now, guys, let's talk about the armor. First of all, we have the Wild Hunt set. Let's see how rare that is on Light.gg. Alright, so this was introduced back in Season 12. It was part of the Season 12 Pass reward set, and it's an extremely common set with over 52% of Guardians having access to it. But looking at the rolls here for the arms, 64 with a main stat of Resilience, not too spiky however, so kind of above average at best. 63, really not too spiky, kind of blah. 65 helmet however, and the main spike in discipline, and then recovery and resilience, intellect. No, like this is actually a pretty good helmet. Like especially if you want discipline. Hey, pick up this helmet, pick up the armamentarium. You're good to go, baby. Then we've got 67 boots, definitely on the high end of the total. No mobility, which is what we like to see. However, it may be a bit too much recovery. If this was resilience, I'd be freaking out. Overall, still very good boots. So good boots, good helmets. Definitely consider picking those up if you need them. But now let's go and check the Warlock. All right, for the Warlock, first of all, let me go and check this Phoenix here. I think I actually have a Phoenix on right now. I was using it. I have a pretty darn good Phoenix on right here. But yeah, like I think mine was a 68 roll as well, mainly focusing on recovery and no resilience. Dude, it's a tough call. Like this is literally one of the best Phoenixes you can get. Way more resilient. Hey, I got the legendary shards. Let's buy it. Let's see how it works in the builds. Again, fantastic. Every Warlock should probably be picking this up. Like, that's how good it is. Now, in terms of the armor here for the Warlock, whoa. Speaking of resilience spikes, oh my goodness, 30 resilience. Now, a little bit too much strength in my opinion, but still unbelievably spiky. 65 overall. What fantastic gauntlets here. And 64 recovery spike, which is very good for Warlocks. Discipline, intellect, pretty good chest piece here as well. 64 overall. Again, with the massive resilience. Dude, the Titan would have been absolutely loving these resilience spikes, but still, the Warlock, hey, we take those. So, massive resilience spike, great helmet here. And, dude, this is incredibly spiky for the Warlock. Recovery and intellect being featured here. Like, I think pretty much every single one of these armor pieces is well above average, and you should really consider getting. New players, hey, if you just started a Warlock, dude, you get all these, you're off to the races, baby. Now, let's move to the Hunter. Alright, for the Hunter, we have extremely spiky gauntlets here with a focus and recovery. Hunters maybe don't need a 28 recovery roll, to be honest. But still, if you're looking for that, that's pretty decent. 67 chest here. Huge discipline spike, also got mobility. Recovery intellect, like pretty darn good chest piece here as well. 67 helmet here. Recovery strength focus. And then 68 boots with a resilience focus, intellect, strength. These are like some actually extremely high armor. Like 67, 67, 68 is crazy. Nothing like in super obvious spikes like a huge mobility and discipline spike or something like that you would really obviously want, but still some very good pieces. A lot of people should be getting these. More people should be getting these than they think, I guarantee. And yeah, some pretty great armor available this weekend. Guys, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.